What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chronic. I'm a little rough right now, but I just wanted to get on here to talk about the recent current events, regarding hip hop. So I guess the newest is that Kendrick is making headlines for being the headliner at the Super Bowl. Upon hearing that, I'm excited. I'm celebrating. I looked at it as a win for the culture, a win for my favorite artist, and I looked at it as an extension of Kendrick putting his foot on Drake and J. Cole's neck. And knowing that Kendrick's a great performer, knowing that he's the #1 hip hop artist, I felt like everybody who wasn't an OV ho would appreciate it. Of course, we come to realize that people are using this moment to try to, down Kendrick in favor of saying that it should have been Lil Wayne. Wayne had basically put it out there that he wanted to do it, so that's one. Wayne wants to do it. That's why it should have been Wayne. Well, guess what? Maybe Kendrick wanted to do it too. I really think that's the reason. Well, he's from New Orleans. Well, I don't think the Super Bowl works like that. I mean, yeah, we've seen the LA artists and the LA legends pop out when it was in LA, but that doesn't mean that they had plans to keep that as a trend. You just gotta admit that Dre, Snoop, and Eminem are just huge artists. They're huge. 50. It wasn't just about LA. I mean, it was about Dre and his legacy. 50 came out, and even though they say Jay-Z didn't want 50 or whatever, I don't know. Besides that, I just feel like people are jumping to the internet to hate too soon when why we don't even know if Kendrick and Wayne talked about it, if Kendrick's gonna bring out Wayne, if pay homage to New Orleans artists. We don't even know if Jay-Z and Wayne was cool, and we just jump into shit on people too quick. Like, chill out. Let's see what actually happens. Let's use this moment to congratulate and not hate. People showing their true colors by using a moment where you're supposed to congratulate somebody to hate. Just because maybe you don't like his music or whatever, but guess what? He's Kenny. He's #1. He's had a hell of a year. He won the battle with Drake, and this just proves it. He came out talking about big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. He said, no, it's just Big Me, and this is going to be my second performance at the Super Bowl, my first as the headliner, and the first headlining of solo hip-hop artists for the Super Bowl. So, other than that, I feel like the outrage is selective. I feel like it's the disguise in the Kendrick hate. There's been 10 Super Bowls in New Orleans. It was artists that performed that wasn't from there. And I'm like, well, what was the outrage then? Of course, the response being, well, we weren't used to having hip-hop artists and stuff back then, but now we are. So we want to have a say in which ones we want to see. Well, guess what? It's Kendrick. So y'all saying because pop stars performed before, then y'all had no reason to be outraged. But now that it's a hip-hop artist and that the #1 hip-hop artist, arguably, I get it if they would have chose somebody any less than the caliber of Wayne, but Kendrick is not that. Maybe Wayne can out-rap him, but there's more to being an artist and a celebrity than just the raps. It's the performance, it's the image, it's the legacy, it's all type of things. And arguably, you can't really be mad if somebody that's in position to control things choosing Kendrick. That's a safe choice on business. I released a few tweets that summed it up pretty nicely. People were mad because I stated that I could think of a lot of reasons why they didn't choose Wayne. I could think of a lot of reasons why, and that kind of makes people mad. They said I was crazy. Just because he wasn't accepted or chosen for the Super Bowl doesn't mean that he hasn't got his flowers. That's another narrative that's kind of weird to me. People make it seem like, no, this was the only opportunity we had to finally give Wayne his flowers. Now he's going to die without his flowers because of this. Damn Kendrick. Shut the fuck up, dude. Wayne has got his flowers multiple times, continues to get his flowers, continues to get praise. And they saying well, it should have been Drake and Wayne because they influence hip-hop so much. Well, guess who's also on that tree? Kendrick. Kendrick it was influenced heavily by Lil Wayne. In the early days, he did a whole mixtape and a homage to Lil Wayne, and even his first feature from a celebrity was, guess who? Lil Wayne. Well, he got the Lil Wayne cosign early on, before anybody ever knew him. Wayne never fixed his lips to disrespect him, only to praise him. They got Mona Lisa together, they got another song together, but I'm not sure if it's likely that they'll perform it. At the very least, Kendrick is a genius. He knows how to put together a show. He's a great hip-hop artist. People want to act like he don't have no feel-good songs. He doesn't have hits. That's a lie. People want to say, he would have never been this big if he didn't beef with Drake. He needs to thank Drake. That's also a lie. Kendrick was as big as the Super Bowl before the beef with Drake because he did the Super Bowl already. He's won the Grammys. He's won the Pulitzer. He's done the numbers. He outsold Drake when it mattered. When he's like, look, I'm going to drop one album to outsell Drake to show y'all, and then I'm going to go focus on my family. That was Damn. He dropped Damn a week after Drake dropped More Life and outsold him first week sales. That was when the conversation was, well, you got all the critical acclaim, but you could never touch me on numbers. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what Drake was saying at that time during their beef. He was saying, okay, stay over there and make the club, because that was off of To Pimp a Butterfly. He's like, you make the cerebral club music that I don't hear none of your stuff on the radio or the clubs. And he said, okay, hold my beer, hold my, what does Kendrick have? Hold my microphone. That nigga came with Damn. And he had all fronts. He had the radio hits, the club hits, and he had all the other hits. Every song on that album went platinum independently. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. I wanna love with you, babe. Humble, sit down. Kendrick was him before y'all even knew that most of that stuff was aimed at Drake. They've been leading down this trail for 10 years. The ones that paid attention, we finally getting this payoff. And like Drake said, no, you trying to let it die down. This time you following through. Now y'all mad because Kendrick is following through. Well, sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.